This is Elemento from Technoscope. Today is the 27th, I believe. I completely forgot to do this live stream last week, so last week was a big week for me. We'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, today is the 27th. If you take advantage of any big deals, any Black Friday sales this weekend, let me know those below. I didn't really get to go out shopping any. I've done some. I looked online for a little while and decided to get off before I spent a bunch of money. Micro Center had some great deals this weekend, especially if you're looking for a Ryzen processor. Their chips are dirt cheap right now. They actually have the 8700 in stock. And I almost went and bought one, but I started looking and I was like, man, that thing's almost $400, and you can get a Ryzen 1700X for $229, which is nearly half the price. So in the end, I didn't end up getting either one, but I was so tempted. If you've looked at any of my more recent live streams or posts, I've been talking about I'm going to start turn this channel towards PC building, because I need to raise money for the channel, and the easiest way to do that is to start building PCs and selling those. It's kind of a win-win. It gets great content for this channel, and at the same time I can make money by selling those computers. But last week was a big week for me, which is why this live stream didn't happen. I completely even forgot about it. On Sunday we did the Sports Cave broadcast over on the sports channel, and local radio host Michael Shawn from K104, if you're in Dallas, you know who he is. He actually came over here and did the Sports Cave with us, and that was pretty big for me and the guys. Let me show you, flip this around here. So we actually started a little plaque for any celebrities that come by. He's more of a local celebrity. He didn't consider himself a celebrity, but to us he is. So we had him sign a little plaque for us, and that's going to hang in my office and hopefully get a lot more signatures pretty soon. We actually had 3 guests. We actually did 3. I guess it wasn't 3 in a week, but we did that Sunday episode. We did another Friday episode, which was for Black Friday, and then we did one this Sunday, and we had a guest for all 3 of those shows. So that's pretty cool. Picked up a little bit there. Just kind of wanted to show off some things going in the office. Again, this is not like the other stream where I was doing, where I was doing the news and everything. I'll probably get back to doing that. I've been asked to do it like in the afternoons or evenings, because more people are off or not as busy. And the reason I do these live streams in the morning is because this is my free time. I pretty much how's it going, Ro? I pretty much have all morning to myself to do whatever I need to do with my business. And as the afternoon goes on and evening goes on, my day gets busier. So that's why I tend to do them in the morning. But we'll look into doing that later in the afternoon and evenings. But one of the things I wanted to show off, let's see here. I've been working on my office. Wow, and with the sun to the back, it's really hard to see him. But the other workstation in my office, as you can see, has undergone a slight transformation. There is Project Stealth, formerly the budget build. This computer will probably end up getting replaced rather soon. You can't even see inside of it right now, all that sun glare. The G-force in there, that's the old Titan X out of my out of Sledgehammer. The Maxwell Titan X. That PC doesn't really deserve that card. The rest of the PC is rather weak, except for the 16 gigs of RAM that it has in there. running a weak processor and weak everything else. It has an SSD in it, but there's not much to say about that computer. Looking to replace that pretty soon. But this right here is what I was talking about. I redid this workstation, and this is where I'm going to be building all the computers that I'm going to do videos on and that I'm going to sell, so forth, whatever. I don't know. I haven't started on anything. I haven't bought anything yet. Probably gonna start how most people start doing those things, and buy a case, buy components, and go from there. I might actually go to Micro Center today and do some looking. So we'll see. My shelf here with all the components on. Those boxes are gonna be cleared out. They have a lot of books and office stuff in there that needs to be put up. Still from when we moved back in June. Yes, it's a process. But the shelf right here is going to be mostly used, except for the water. The water's not going anywhere. That's for the podcast that we do. The shelf is mostly going to be used to store things like computer cases, GPUs, components, things that are going to go, that are going to be involved with the builds that I'm going to be doing. You've already seen my podcast set up. I'm also going to be filming some stuff over here, but I'm going to be filming a lot of stuff over here as well. Obviously not at this time of day because the sun is completely wrecking this shot. I know that my GH4 has better contrast ratio than this iPhone does, but geez, it looks completely blown out in the camera. So that's obviously going to have to be a nighttime type of thing, or at least later in the day when the sun is not shining through that window. Guy that came by yesterday by the name of Fred, works with Adolph on the Sports Cave, signed a copy of his indie movie and left it with me. It's pretty cool that there's local film artists other than myself in Dallas doing something. I would say that his production is a little bit bigger than mine, considering they got an actual movie out. But I thought that was pretty cool. Streets of Harvest, so check that out if you can get a copy. I think they have a website or a Facebook page, something you can order it. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I told them if they need any help, with future projects, let me know. They probably don't need my help. They more than likely have everything I have. Maybe not. I know the movie is not in 4K, so I don't know, as far as that's concerned, but they probably have everything else that I have. But yeah, the office itself, as you can see from the setup over there, and look, show you my bookshelf over here. Got that filled up, printers and stuff. I mean, my desk almost always looks kind of messy because this mixer has found a full-time home on it. The H6 has found a full-time home on it as well, except for when I record away from the desk. If you're looking for a micro SD card, these are like $30 at Best Buy right now. Go get you one. That's cheaper than Amazon has them. One of the other things I did this weekend, you can see Sledgehammer has the 1080 Ti in it again, the second one. The only reason this was possible was because I found these cables that Silverstone makes. The low profile SATA cables that allows you to get better clearance, and the reason that I wasn't able to run 2 GPUs was because this one covers up 2 of those ports. So with those cables in place, I can now run 2 GPUs again. And remember, guys, I don't run SLI. Single 1080 Ti is more than enough for most of the gaming that I do. But 2 GPUs for rendering is great to have. It's I don't know, when it comes to most video rendering and especially 3D and After Effects and things like that nature, more GPUs is better. So still not sure if I want to sell that one or not. I said in the previous video I was gonna sell that, use that as a way to kick off the video builds, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, you saw this shelf, so there's not really much to say. But I was showing this one in a previous stream as well. Yeah, got the office mostly complete. Got things ready to roll. Getting away from the little things, I'm gonna start reviewing and showing a lot bigger things on this channel. Things that are probably more relevant to a bigger, wider audience. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. Next week we'll probably go back to the other format where I will actually sit down at the computer and do the news as well. I've been trying my best to get the GH4 into the mix when it comes to doing that stream, because the Brio that I use, this Logitech webcams suck, man. There's no way around that. That's supposed to be the best on the market, and even still, when you watch my other streams where I'm sitting in front of that thing, it just looks horrible. There's not really a good way for me to put the GH4 over there yet. I mean, I can do it, but it's more work than is necessary at the moment. So, but next week we'll probably go back to the other format where I'm sitting at the desk and I'll read the news as well as fill you in on things that have happened over the week. Maybe by then I'll have a Ryzen 1700X and a new build going. I don't know. We'll see, but stay tuned. I have some big plans. We're gonna get some stuff rolling here. Have a good day, guys. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hope your Black Friday was good. And I'll see you in the next video. My name is Elemento, and this is TechnoScope.